I think we're all good now. I believe. Are we good? Hero. Anybody can hear this dumb person talking? I see the mic just up there's the audio just kind of bouncing up and down and back and forth and all around. I hope I'm not glitching out or anything usually or cutting out. That's like the worst thing that could happen is me just randomly just cutting out. So hopefully everything is fine. Up and there's the encoding overload. Great. Not a normal stream unless it happens. Which one was it? So let's just see if. Oh nope, that's the gift wall. Never mind. That was the gift wall. The gift wall of all that Yukari. Just delicious, delicious waifu. Just delicious. Okay, so where were we on this game here? The fifth though, like I believe it's the sixth is where the fog just rolls in. I believe. Maybe it's the fifth. I'm not entirely sure, but we save kanji and that's all that pretty much just matters. And now it's just mostly doing social links. I don't know, Dojima, maybe I just like electronics. You ever thought about that? Maybe I'm a tech nerd. Unfortunately, it's just me right now. Nobody else in the call or anything else. Just just gonna sit here for a little bit. Ah, me and my lonely self.
Man.
I honestly don't think it even matters
No.
which one you answer. I think it's like the second one that matters. I think this one gets me the most points, I believe. Yep.
Sorry. Night.
30th, which means it means something. It's just mostly more social links. Oh, there's Yosuke, and I think he wants me. Yeah, he wants me to work at Junez. Decide later.
You kidding?
I think I'm like rank 5 or 6 with Yosuke, so right now it's not that important. I should really check my social links with everyone.
Yo!
There's Chie, I think also Ayane is available. Oh, no. After classes, Jesus. Oh, no, it's just Morioka just freaking lecturing us. Sakati. Now, normally I wouldn't say that's kind of a lecture. That's more of him just bad mouthing Kanji. Did I turn in on most of those quests? Let me see. Yeah, most of these things I've done. So we are fine on that one. Well, social links. Oh. Yukiko is at a measly 2. I could turn in that request for the fox. I'm gonna see if Yukiko is available. Did I turn in a request for the girl on the rooftop? No, I did not. Or did I even finish it? No, I haven't. So, go to the roof, see what goes on. About her hobbies. Yukiko, are you available today? Yes, you are. Perfect.
Oh! Yes.
Unfortunately, just mostly boring social links going on right now.
Hmm.
Oof.
Yes.
Just keep being nice. Just keep being nice and you'll make friends. I don't think I have enough courage to say count me in. No, of course. I don't mind. Coming in probably would have given me a lot of points, but we're gonna rank up with Yukiko anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Lop. What? Lobster?
I'll see you later.
Alright.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
That mean. I think that means she brought food. Nope. There's like a specific line that I actually do know where it's actually her just getting food. What can I work on for stats? Stats. I need a little bit more expression if I want to continue my social link with Nanako. So I'm just gonna translate. I don't know how exactly translating actually works for expression. Significantly increase. And child. Write it as a child would, probably. Ah! Well, shoot. 1,000 yen. That's not too bad, I guess. We'll have like more. Wow, already Yukiko's just really wants me to taste her food. You know the way I said it probably just made it sound like a euphemism. Just eat her food. Never mind, that sounds disgusting. Now that I think about it. Let's see, Tuesday. Tuesday should be clubs, right? Well, first, roof. Oh, no, not Chie. Not Chie, the Oliver girl that's on the roof. Some other time. Now sports. Ayane, I would talk to you, but you're also available when it rains, so... I also need some diligence if I want to work at the hospital. Eat, eat her good. Not exactly what I was going for, but you know, whatever.
Yo.
Why the hell am I even in top chat anyway? Jesus Christ. Always forget about top chat. I think it's something else, Daisuke.
Hmm.
Ouch. I think he's definitely serious.
Aw. All right.
Come on, just do it. Just do it. Sorry, I just had a cough. I had a really bad cough just now. Wow, I'm actually a little bit higher than I thought. Rank 6. 6. 6. God, I hate my lisp so much.
See ya.
Welcome home.
Ooh, do I... Okay, do I talk to Dojima or do I make food? I'm gonna see if I can rank up with Dojima. Wait, what do you mean no memory card? What do you mean no memory card? What? Hang on a sec. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I said no memory card. So I'm gonna hang out with Dojima and see if I actually get any points anyway. I hate that it's not golden where it actually tells you if you might rank up with them or not. No, I didn't. Sad. I might just probably should have just did something else. Oh, I wants to hang out. Decide later. Man, everybody just wants to hang out with me. I'm just Mr. Popular. There's Ko. Oh, okay, so that's actually good that I didn't make food. You, you had no memory card, that's why. No! The memory card was in the PS2! I don't know why it said no memory card, though. It was just weird. That should be enough. Yep. Stay. Yeah, I hang out with I. I'll hang out with I. Do I have a persona that's the moon? Yes, I do. Perfect. First, I'll turn in that request for rooftop girl, whatever the heck. Gotta go home. Wait, I thought you had. No! I'm actually playing this off of PS2. Like an actual PS2. Because I'm such a freaking loser. I'm not cool enough for emulators, apparently. Yeah,
Oh, sure.
Yo.
okay, you guys can stop that. No, seriously, that's just being rude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
It has 69%. Perry on 420. No. Unfortunately, no, I have not.
See ya.
I mean, I could just charge my phone and just leave it at 69%. Because right now it's at 28. Ooh. Dang. I mean, at least I get to walk I home.
Goodbye.
Same, sad. Yeah, it's sad. In fact, hang on.
Welcome back.
Now go. Oh, I have a delivery. Oh yeah, the ball lightning I ordered and the chest keys and prize sticker. That's gonna come in handy later. But I'm going to go get some water and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Mm. Dojima not available. Nanako's not available. So, I guess study? Maybe not study. Maybe no. I think I probably would have to study. Or I can drink this expired milk and get courage. Thursday, which means the only person available would be Ayane. I don't have a persona that's Sun, so I'm gonna have to go to the Velvet Room, get probably like either Katesif or Phoenix. I already have registered my personas. Oh, never mind. All I have is Kusif. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about with Phoenix. No milk to eat a bowl of nails with. I'm not that tough. Hopefully I'm not being stupid and actually remember that she actually is here.
Senpai!
Work, that's cool and all, but... Yeah. This may or may not actually rank me up with Ayane. My expression increases. Yes! I'm now persuasive! Why don't you give up now? Oof. Alright, follow me.
Huh? Thank you very much.
Can I just say that I've never done Ayane's social link, so I do not know what to expect. Oh, we're actually playing outside, even though it was raining just a while ago. And that not really good for the instruments. Oh, that also increases my. I'm getting a lot of expression, honestly.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I'm so happy.
Oh, she's so happy. Do I have... I don't have justice. God damn it. Well, no social link with Nanako right now. So it's either studying or work on diligence. And I think the best thing I can do right now is just knowledge. Honestly, I can just do knowledge. And it's probably for the best. No double knowledge, damn. Okay, so it's still raining. So nobody to hang out with on Friday, so I guess it's just the beef bowl. Or I can go into town and just buy stuff. Because there is a sale when it's raining. I know sadly it's a little bit boring just by myself, but unfortunately Potential is streaming Spider-Man. In fact, I think he's probably still. I'm gonna check. How much do I have missing? Do I actually do this? Should I? Why not? I'll buy something, I guess. Dang it, I think it's going to rain again anyway, like probably later on, so not really worth it right now. Spend time here, yeah, I need to eat, give me some of that knowledge, I guess I could use that. Come on, give me something good here. Knowledge, courage, diligence. Yeah, that's good at least. I could use some understanding, but better than nothing. Much like number 9, it's better than nothing.
Welcome home.
Okay! Dojima, do you want to hang out?
Hey.
Yeah, I spent some time with good old Dojima.
Hey.
Um, how about black? Now, normally I don't like black coffee. Put some cream in that and I'll drink that thing all day. But, you know, we gotta score points with Dojima. And now I'm closer to Dojima. Mm. Huh, he's still going with Spider-Man. Did not expect him to go this long. And the mood is gone now. Aw, now it's a really sad stream. Just sadness all around. Can I get an F in the chat for Nanako? Rip her feelings. Her feelings are just dead. Shh, shh, shh. Who's about to come up? Hang on, give it a sec. Give it a sec. Give it a sec.
Pull up your fucking channel, Dan. Fuck it. Oh, Am? You're streaming? Well, fucking link me your fucking stream. I'll hop on in. I'm gonna end this stream right now, man. All right, take it easy, everyone.
Well, do what he says. Give him a sec. All right, hang on. We're gonna get somebody in here. Might take us a while. Give me a sec. Maybe now that he's done streaming. Gonna take some time. Maybe just stretch your legs a little bit. And
What the fuck are you doing?
There we go.
What the hell are you doing?
What? What?
Streaming P4 during my time slot.
Yeah, what of it? Well, after
Yeah,
your stream like died for like the third time, I was just like, I'm just gonna stream something, I guess.
That's alright. It's cool, man. I gotta actually check up and see if it split it up or if it did. Oh, it certainly did. Fuck my ass.
Welp, looks like you have something to do for a while.
I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna be just the part 1 and part 2. That's
Oh,
all
that's
I'm gonna
fucking
do.
lazy, dude.
Yeah, no shit. I gotta change the tags. My tags are still Tumblr, cringe, DSP, visual novel. It's from
You still have that.
yeah. Oh man, wait, hold on. I gotta check to see how shitty my fucking team is doing. Oh, they're about to lose. Yes. Thank God.
Congratulations, question mark.
My team has a terrible coach, and I want him gone, and I want him fired. I guess, but Spider-Man. Oh, you missed Stan Lee though.
Oh, I think I was there for that. Like at the
Oh, you
tail
were?
end.
Yeah. I'm not. I hate bringing this up. I'm not sure how much you actually did watch, but there was people in the stream that I talked to that were just bringing up drama, and I just was like really kind of uncomfortable.
Oof. Yeah.
And it was like it was more of like I didn't know why I am being told this information, and it was like one of those things like where they're being really vague about everything, but they're telling me that something is happening. I'm like, what? Then why the fuck are you telling me if you have to be vague and you swore at secrecy to not tell anybody? Like, what is this fucking gay shit? I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what? That's honestly dumb.
I was getting annoyed, and I was about to just end it there, but I was actually having a good time, and I was trying to get absorbed in the game, and it just I don't know. I had to vent that out. So sorry, I had to say that on your stream, but I just had to vent that out. And the strange thing is, I'm not even involved. The only person I talk to is this one person, and I wouldn't even say that we're like we talk on a regular basis. We talk like maybe once or twice. That's it. So I don't know. I was just annoyed.
Just kind of killed the mood.
It kind of did. It took me out of the fucking game, honestly, because I'm like talking about like this shit that like I'm like, why am I being told this information? I'm like, I want to be a spectator of it and watch the cringe and just like laugh at it. But honestly, I don't care about the drama. Like, I'm not gonna start asking people like, oh, you gotta tell me all this fucking information. Like, no. I'm not that invested in internet people, that gay shit. I really don't care what's happening with people's real life or the internet lives. Like that's their business. I'll wait till the actual person makes a fucking video or makes a fucking comment before I make a judgment about this person. So like, why do I even care? Why are you even telling me this? I don't know. It just pissed me off.
Like, I don't. Oh, what the heck?
Oh, who was that?
Doesn't even know I'm streaming. Sad. He decided to call me.
Oh, it's a friend of yours.
Someone else.
Anyways, where are we at on this?
Let's see. We saved Kanji.
Oh,
And
I
what we had to
missed-
do-
Oh, wait, no, that was last stream, wasn't it?
That was last stream, yeah. And I just pretty much just did a bunch of social links, so really
boring.
nothing. You didn't miss anything.
Did you save the cat?
I don't think I did that request yet.
That request, I think it gives you good item, doesn't it?
I believe so, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, is this the day that Kanji would have died?
Yeah.
And you're looking, okay. That means events are actually going to happen. I think this is in a couple days you're doing the school trip.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. And that's where we can call it Kanji Gay.
I only have like 2,000 yen.
Wow, you're a poor fucker.
I'm poor. I need to get a job.
Translate, man. That's what you're good at.
Sadly, in the real world, they don't actually let you do that unless you have a degree in that, I believe.
Really? That's sad. I mean, like in your type of like translation, because you said you know Japanese quite a bit, or just enough to understand the language for like a decent part of it, that you would be like kind of like translate either like games or like fucking anime or some shit like that. Like that, I thought that would be like some type of something that you would be involved, or like something you get paid like on the side.
No, I believe you need a degree for that. I think it's like
No, degrees are stupid, man.
like communication, I think. That's what the degree is.
Communication. It's not even a real degree.
I don't know, like in the real world, especially in America, I don't know. It's dumb.
Dude, I'm right there with you, man. Like with my accounting degree, like, oh, if you want to do this, start doing journal entries and do like accounting type of stuff. We want someone that has experience. And I'm like, okay, well, this is a level entry job, so like, how much experience do you need? We're looking for 5 years, but this is a level entry job. Yeah, that's what we said. But you need 5 years experience. Yeah. I'm like, what? I don't get this mentality. Honestly, I think it is because I'm not sure how much you know, like how it used to be, like back in the 70s and 60s. A lot of those kids didn't really go to college. They had like these school like internships, like in high school when they were 16 and 17. And like as soon as they got out of high school, they were in these companies doing these lower level type of jobs. And then after a couple of years in there, people would recommend them to be in these other level types of jobs, and then they would eventually work their way up, which is the way it's supposed to be. But it's not like that, like it is today. And yet these professionals think that you should have these experience that doesn't exist or for you to even have. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do an internship and not get paid. Fuck that shit. To I guess put that into perspective, Great American Insurance, they used to have a program, like where when you got right out of high school, you would go right there, work there for a year, and that would get you the experience that you needed.
Yeah, degrees are just really stupid.
No, someone already disliked your video.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But no, like communications is such a useless degree.
Hi there.
Why would you need that?
I don't know.
Where'd the manners come from?
I took communications class and it was so fucking boring.
I didn't know you
It was literally like, oh, here's some techniques that you can use to speak and when you do a presentation. I'm like, that shit's easy.
Though I don't really remember.
I was like, I'm maybe autistic, but I'm not that autistic that I can't fucking speak in front of people.
There's some things we'd like you to tell us.
Dude, actually, no. In one of my accounting classes, I had a girl like cry as he's taking her doing her presentation,
Oof.
and it was hard to watch because I was like in the middle of everything, and
What'd you guys talk about?
her breathing was like I thought she was about to pass out, like her anxiety.
Anything different happened.
Yeah,
I kind of felt bad for her, but like I also kind of laughed.
Anxiety is such a bitch.
I don't know. I guess for me, like I guess my anxiety is just more of a. I guess that is a psychological thing, but mine's more of like a deeper psychological thing, where I'm always analyzing myself and thinking deeper on a situation that it really doesn't need to be.
What if I'm the type who never
Oh, so this is the scene where Kanji confirms he's gay, right?
and I couldn't accept that. So I
Yeah, he only met him twice.
around in my head.
Well, I can understand the part about feeling more relaxed around dudes.
Should I pick? Do you not like girls?
Yes,
Okay.
the gay option.
I'm fine now.
Okay, I gotta see what's going on here. Maybe I'll give us some information.
I was the one shutting out that stuff.
Man, you know that discourse over freaking Zombieland Saga is just. I'll say both.
You already knew that.
Go ahead.
Parents are kinda weird.
Can I just say both sides are just completely stupid in that whole thing about Lily?
Absolutely, I agree. When I first saw it, because when I read what it was exactly on there, I'm like, how did you come to this conclusion? I'm like, and they're saying it's badly translated, and I didn't.
Which it is, yeah.
Well, I'm taking your word for it, but there's a bunch of other people that say that as well. So that's why I'm gonna take like people that actually know the language and the understanding of it. But it did like when I first saw that scene, I didn't think about much because there are some girls that grows like little facial hairs. Like a girl I used to date, she was like insecure about that. Like she barely had like anything like fuzz wise like on her face. But like when I made fun of like just like some random stranger, she got really mad at me for doing that because she thought I was gonna make fun of her for having that. Which at the time, until she mentioned it, I didn't even notice.
No need to
So,
get embarrassed.
but
You're
it
a
like
big guy, you can take
that
it.
just shows like women can still like I've seen some fucking like actual women
Is there anything
have that
you
little
remember
peach
after you
fuzz like
went into
right
us a
above the
second
upper
time?
lip. I'm sure you've seen that.
After you chased
Yeah.
us away and said you were
And that's what that scene was. I didn't take that as, oh, that guy is that is actually a male, not a female. And the way it was written, and it was saying junk, I was understanding it like
to your house?
Saki just didn't care about Lily's problems and called it junk, like because she's like a punk like character. She would use that type of wording or phrase to describe a problem as junk. So that's why I didn't think he literally meant the word a junk or something attached down there. But when I thought about it a little bit more, and was it Masago?
Maybe so.
Her the name?
Masako.
Why do you
Yeah.
ask?
I was like, well,
No reason.
I was like, I don't know if that's a
Just wondering.
masculine, a feminine name, or is that a neutral name? I'm not even sure. So that's why I was like, when I asked you, I didn't want like anything to influence
I told them exactly what I just told you.
your way of saying anything. So I was like, okay, what if I just ask him, see what he says, and from his perspective, he's far much more knowledgeable than I am on this shit. Then I took what you said, and then you re-examine it, and then you were like, okay, well, it's this. But I completely agree with you, 100%. Both sides are autistic, and I don't understand. Like, it's a fucking. It doesn't matter if the Lily is a fucking girl or a male or a trans or whatever. It doesn't matter. The fucking anime is still good, and it's fucking wholesome as shit, man. I love it.
Yeah. I can't wait for a freaking pedantic romantics video. It'd be completely one-sided.
Oh,
I'll do my
oh
best.
god.
It's gonna be one-sided as hell.
Oh god. And oh dude, he's gonna say like all these Nazis that are saying like Crunchyroll is I'm like, okay.
That thing is badly translated. There's no denying that.
Based on the many people I've talked to or tweets I've seen, it is very, very badly translated. And I honestly, I'm actually surprised
A new member.
that Crunchyroll was
Taken to our special
kind of trying to hide it, like the translation,
We're still calling it that?
because they're like, they're obviously left leaning.
Come on, let's go.
You would think that they would do a better, like if they heard that type of translation, they would kind of make it more easier what the actual translation was supposed to be. Because
Man, you
me going in, I had no idea. Like, yeah, you know what's funny? I wish there was a translator note. But you
Like those
can't
fan
have
subs.
that with Crunchy. You can't have that with Crunchyroll because if it said like the Lily's real name and it had like translator note, it's implied in this scene that it's a feminine name. It would have made more sense. I had no idea.
Don't worry. he'll
Like
understand
until
us.
someone
He's
actually
his own
pointed
person.
out about that name, and I started thinking about it more. I'm like, well, is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it neutral?
The killer
And I
killed
mean,
him, then threw him into
we
the
kind of don't
sea.
have that in America. We
Yeah.
kind of just have like in terms of names, it's usually masculine or feminine, and sometimes you get neutral names, but like over time they become neutral.
I knew before I came on.
Yeah, that's the thing, because like there's so many different ways you can say I in Japanese, and it's both mixedly just both male and female, masculine or feminine. In case of Persona 4, like there's this thing with Naruto where in English it's like you can raise your voice pitch higher or lower, but in Japanese it's like either she says like feminine pronoun for I or masculine pronoun for I.
Boring.
So that's kind of lost in translation.
Oh, I can't stand
Yeah, and that's the same thing with like any language.
murders, but
As far as I know, I mean, I've took German, and there's like 6 ways to say I.
As long as it's not happening to them, they're dying to see.
Like
Damn, this sucks.
it depends on what type of I guess verbiage that you're going to be using in that
All the
sentence.
victims are female.
I had to go back and look at my notes because it's been like 6 years, but
People involved
there
in the
are
initial
different
cases
ways
of
to
Domino are the targets.
say like a verb can be masculine, neutral, or feminine based on what the article that you use in
We're
front
wrong
of
about
it.
this one too?
I don't know. That announcer was involved with their mothers, not them. We haven't come up with a reason yet why the kids.
I guess back to what we talked about well, via Discord was I did eventually watch that Yandere Dev video. Oh my god, this is I downloaded that shit. That shit was there's so much gold in it. Stop sending me emails.
So I took
The
this
game will get done when it's done.
It's
I
been
love-
like what 5-6 years at this point.
I think it's been since 2013, yeah. And the thing is, I want to put that video like when he's saying that, and put the Linkara video with the Power Rangers side by side. I just want that because like they're saying the exact same thing. And the thing is, I know what he's coming from, and what he's saying. He's technically not wrong with the whole email part, but he's being autistic about it. Like extremely autistic about it. You don't have to read every single email.
So then what are these dates?
And there's no reason why it should take you that long, 8 hours a day, to read all these emails.
Well, don't forget, he also has to stream.
So that's another thing. I'm okay if he was streaming, but I don't know how frequent he streams. Do you know how frequent he streams?
I don't even know, but I remember like one time, like it was like 14 hours when Persona 5 came out.
14 hours?
If I remember correctly.
Dude, even though when the first day it came out, actually no, because it was at night and I had to go to bed. I had played it for 2 hours, but the next day,
Hey, wait a sec.
I think I only played it for like 4 or 5 hours.
When did that interview air?
I didn't do like 14 fucking hours. Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
I mean, I did like 8 at most, but that's because like I had nothing else to do today. So, although it was kind of like an afternoon thing as well. So,
yeah, I'm actually gonna look. Yandere Dev. I looked at his channel.
I mean, it's a Twitch stream, so that's probably gone.
Oh, it's a Twitch stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's look Yandere Dev.
Oh yeah, that thing. Damn show made my mom.
You think he would not want to do Twitch because his game is banned from there?
I don't remember the exact date.
I mean, he does other things on Twitch, like Cuphead, and like smashes his keyboard.
Oh, yeah, dude. I forgot about that. Like, I wasn't. I saw that. I didn't know that was Yandere. And it totally is. I didn't know that. Let's look at the history. Oh man, he is actually okay. So he's making like 3,500 on Patreon, and at a time he was getting 5,000. But if you take into consider how much money he's making on these side things, like people like his merge and his Twitch shit, he's making well beyond that.
Like people keep saying, he should probably hire some people to help work on it.
Let's look at the history of these videos. Okay, 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 21, 20. It's every fucking day. Oh my, it's literally every day. And how long are these streams? Wow, there's a 12-hour fucking of Pokemon Go. Oh my god.
But don't worry, the game will get done when it's finished.
3. I'm seeing on average 3 hours on each of them. So let me say that because
that's more than enough.
Because if you want to have a functional life and a happy life, you have to do this bare minimum. Had to sleep 8 hours a day.
That's true, but
Let's just assume that he sleeps 5 hours a day. So he has 19 hours left. Let's assume that he is doing all this work, and he's doing, was it 10-hour, 12-hour job, like per day? What was he saying?
I think it's like, yeah, like around 12 or 8.
Let's just go with the middle and say 10. So now he has 9 hours, but he has to have lunch and dinner. I'm gonna say that he's gonna skip breakfast. The reason why I'm saying that is because some people are just lazy like myself. So, and that includes prep and actually eating. Let's just say it's about an hour right there. So he has 8 more hours left. Then he has to look at he has to stream, for the example. If you're looking at these 12 hours and these 3 hours, the 12 hours, no, it goes well over beyond the 24 hours. That's a lot. So, like, if you see a 12-hour stream, he's not doing anything else besides just that stream. That's it. These 3-hour streams, that means he has 5 hours. 5 hours left in a day. Those 5 hours he can do something else, but he has, like, if he's doing proper hygiene, actually taking care of himself, then that's probably going to be reduced to 3 or 2 hours, and then he has himself, like, you know, stuff that he actually wants to do. I mean, I still find it hard to believe he's actually doing stuff on the game when he's if he was streaming like once a week type of thing, and it was like 3 or 4 hours, I'm sure people would have no problem at all. But this seems to be like everyday thing. That's what. Oh, and of course he has Bozette 64. My God, he's
got it right off the meme.
Yeah, he's trying to get as much money as from like.
I don't know.
Me neither. I've been wondering.
Yeah. He's trying to coattail into the memes, money. That's what it is. He really doesn't care about the actual content itself. He doesn't really care about actually doing it.
By the way, I've been wondering.
And like the shit that I was because I was watching
Yeah, it wasn't long before you.
Kiwi Farms stream of them watching this video, and he was like kind of like because he's kind of done some programming shit, and he's like, oh, the stuff that he's talking about, it like literally him explaining it took longer than if he actually just did it. And him explaining it was like about a minute, and he's like, if he actually just did this instead of explaining it to us, it would have. It's faster doing that, and he's like, he's making it seem like more tedious than it actually is. And then one of the other things, like, oh, why don't you have multiple emails? Email for a bug, email for suggestions. Oh yeah, he doesn't want suggestions.
No suggestions, no help whatsoever.
No suggestions, and he just wants volunteers to work freely.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
You can't have a secretary because of the risk. And some of them, I'm like, okay, I can kind of understand that. But like, one of them was like, I don't want the secretary to spoil anything and get the information out there. I'm like, what incompetent secretary are you talking? Like, what fucking scenario would a secretary like that would ever do anything like that? He's milking this shit, and the bad part is, like, I think his idea could be fun and be good, and I'm hoping that somebody can just come out, do everything that he is trying to do for the last 5 years, and just puts it out free, and just says, yeah, hey, Yandere, I just did everything for free. Fuck off. just to own him. That's what I'm hoping. But and make a better game. Because apparently, like, I don't really understand it, because he's talking about like an English translation, but I'm like, wait, are you saying that this was like originally like in Japanese and then you're translating it to English, but you're making the game? So I was really confused by that.
Why does he need an English translator?
Or I had to rewatch it again, but it just sounded so stupid with what he was saying. And then there was a part where he's like, "Oh, I've gone crazy," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can definitely tell by your tone of you are a crazy motherfucker."
Welcome home.
I don't know. I think that's gonna be like another fun. And I'm kind of planning if I should show that Chris Chan video.
No.
I'm wondering, like, because you don't see, you see the motion, but you don't see anything else. But I was like, that would be. I was like, I'm not sure if I would get banned or not.
I don't. Okay, fuck you for retweeting that. First of all. I can't listen to Smash Mouth anymore. I just can't. It's like that one part in All Star where he says they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Sorry.
Oh. Oh, you're gonna hang out with Dojima?
Yeah. I mean, I have the expression for it. So why not?
Oh wait, in this game you can't fucking go back to fucking the Velvet Room, can you?
I can't go. Once I've
At
gone
night.
home, I can't go to the Velvet
Yeah,
Room.
that is. Thank God for Golden. Wait, is this the coffee one? Please tell me it's the coffee one.
No, I've already done that one. I think this is the one where Nanako gets sick.
Oh, so you're like rank 5?
I believe so, yeah.
Damn. You're doing Dojima's really early.
Well, I gotta get it out of the way. Both Dojima and Nanako.
Well, you got like 5 more months left.
Yeah, but it's better safe than sorry. There's nothing worse than getting up to rank 9 and then just having that taken away.
It's all meaningless. Did that happen on your first playthrough?
Yep.
Oh, damn. Shit. Oh, also, I'm not sure if you've been seeing my retweets of it, but the sex workers, have you been seeing any of that shit?
Yeah, what's up with that?
So I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently, there's premium Snapchats that people have to pay to see like their Snapchat, like this person's Snapchats, and what they will do is like they'll like show pictures of them like in sexual clothing or just them completely naked. Like you get to see their tits, ass, or like vagina, like all that shit, like completely naked. And there's actually some guys that are taking advantage of this. It's only women. One guy is like, I'm just gonna report you to the IRS. And these are like sexual sex workers who aren't actually. Some of them are doing like sex on the side, but some of them are actually just like posing nude like on Snapchat and doing all this other shit. And they're just saying like everyone that reports incels. But I'm saying because I know those because like the money that they're getting this from, it's coming through like via like PayPal or like a weird type of like transaction where because it's a new type of thing that the IRS just hasn't caught up with because they're fucking old. So the fact that these people are trying to get like these e-thoughts audited is just, in my opinion, just hilarious. But that's because they're not reporting this income as taxes. One of these e-thoughts was mentioned like, oh yeah, if you don't make 20,000, then you don't have to report it. I'm like, yes, in a year, and if that's your only income, yes. But you also have to include gifts. So if you get gifts from anybody, and we know that you certainly do, you have to include that part of your income. And I'm like, if you earn less than 20,000, you're probably homeless, and no one wants to fuck a homeless.
I mean, do you expect these people to actually know about taxes?
I know quite a bit on taxes, so if these fuckers want to fucking come at me, I don't care, because the taxes for like 20,000 or any more than that, it's barely noticeable, but because they essentially get taxed at 8%, so let's say like 20,000. Trying to do it on top of my head. 200 is 1%, and then times that by 8. Actually, that'd be a couple thousand. Almost 2,000. Like 16,000, I think, if I did my math in my head right. Times 0.08. Yeah, 16,000. Okay, I was right. So that's how much they would be paying in taxes. But no, like all their income that they're getting, it's not being taxed. They don't have like a W-2 or anything because it's still like new that the IRS is not even aware of, and like companies like a Snapchat or like I'm not sure about Patreon or PayPal, but they basically, I know for like this scenario, they're basically saying you are required to report any income that you get from this, and it says in the terms and conditions you are required to report that to the IRS. That they have no legal obligations to take any taxes from you, to give you, to basically you're supposed to keep track each month how much money you have taken. Bigger companies like a Patreon, a YouTube, and I'm guessing PayPal will have that done for you. I'm guessing. I know YouTube does. But no, like it's actually it's a funny rabbit hole, and I got blocked. I want to basically because I just called her a whore. I called her a whore.
Oh
That's
wow!
all you have to do.
I can't believe this EFOD actually got offended that you called her a whore.
Yeah, the thing was like the funny thing is on Twitter they're using the wording they're using the abbreviation for sex worker as SW, and I'm like, what the fuck is a SW? They're even afraid to actually say the word sex worker because they know what that means and they know what it implies.
They're just weird. I swear.
And I feel so sorry for anybody that would actually pay for that shit. Honestly, I'm like, what are you doing with your life? There's fucking Google. You can probably find any of these chicks online naked for free. Because I'm sure as soon as someone got paid and someone sent them those pics, they'd probably put it on the internet. Guarantee it.
Man, this has been a good stream about Persona.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if you noticed, but they announced the date for the OVA.
What about the OVA?
Yeah, they finally announced the actual date for it.
Oh, when is it?
Freaking December 30th.
What? You think they would do it like a little bit before Christmas because the ending is when it takes place for like on Christmas Eve. Like the actual ending. Because the stuff that happens afterwards is not really that bad.
Still nothing about how long it is.
Please let it be 30 minutes. Please let it be 30 minutes. I mean, because then that would just make it fucking great. Oh god, I'm looking at all this play-by-play of the game. It's so bad. Hold on, I gotta watch that again. Big titties and TL.
I'm gonna guess it's probably Flame.
Nope.
No, surprise.
Yeah. But though, speaking of which, I did find this. I think it's Hajime no Gal or whatever it is. You've heard of that anime, right?
No. I'm trying to think. Probably not.
Well, episode 5 like had like a had a really big like fucking apparently this girl is really I didn't watch the whole entire episode because I only skipped to the good parts. But she had like the biggest tits ever, and it was like his sister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
No, say it.
I mean, if it's still the sister, but free game, I guess.
No, it's okay because they're not blood related.
Oh, okay, because they're not blood related, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're blood related, but that's the typical shit for all the fucking animes. Like, oh, we're brothers and sisters, but we're not blood related. Alright. Is there anything? Oh, wait. Are we doing Ayane? Social link.
Yep, Ayane.
Ayane. Okay, whatever.
Wow, I'm just getting a lot of expression. Jesus. That's twice. Maybe I shouldn't translate.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna smash her heart into a million pieces later.
Oh no, you can't do that to her. she's a pure girl, man. Like
Too
she's
bad.
a
Persona
cinnamon
rules.
roll.
Persona rules. Sorry.
Goodbye.
Persona rules. What gay shit
Sorry.
are you talking about?
I have to date. I have to date every girl. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
Which is why I'm going to
But
break her heart into a million pieces when I friend zone her.
Why her specifically? Fuck you, man. she is a cinnamon roll. Why would you do that?
Oh, are we gonna talk about death with Nanako? Is it the one?
Big bro?
What?
Yes, it is! Why do people die?
Oh, is she actually saying that?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything from this.
Oh
Really
god, hang
don't.
on.
She's so forgettable. She's so forgettable, but she's such a cinnamon roll character. Oh, you were talking about Nanako. I thought you were talking. Yeah. Shit. Okay.
I'm back. And now we get to talk about death.
mom's dead. They never really said what she died from.
Hit and run.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's been forever. Wait, no. In the fucking anime, didn't they kind of like through Dojima's? Oh wait, no. Did Dojima's social link kind of contact a person? Is that what it was?
No,
It's
they never.
been forever.
I think it's like they never caught the person who did it.
But did in the anime they found out who it was? I felt like they did like the anime did something different. I don't know.
Well, if they did something different, it's definitely a one-up over Persona 5. God, I'm so bitter about Persona 5, the anime. It's just really fucking bitter.
Dude, I fucking called it, man. About Persona 5.
Like there was like a little bit of hope that it might get better. Like a little bit of hope.
I saw that it was A1 Productions. I'm like, I've seen where this is gonna. I did have a little hope because of the first like OVA that you did.
Yeah, it was good.
Which was like a promotion. It was fucking fantastic, and it was great. Like I'm like, do that. Just do that.
Anything.
That's all you get.
Well, episode 1 for me. If I was fine, it was paced a little bit weirdly, but yeah, no, it's fine. It's first episode, whatever.
I actually disagree. The first episode is that paced just fine, honestly.
Yeah, it's, well, my opinion. Episode 2, questionable. I thought the pacing was better. The animation was garbage, especially with the all-out attack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, maybe they'll improve. Episode 3, nope, that all-out attack still looked terrible. And then episode 4, what I think it was with the freaking CG, that looks freaking awful. And it's like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, there's no hope that this animation's gonna get better.
Did they do that CG with every boss fight?
They did it with Wakaba, if I remember. And I think that might be it. Oh, no, they did it with Sai as well. Never mind.
What? Oh, when it transformed. Duh. Okay, yeah.
Still better than Goblin Slayer's CG.
Dude, I'm actually gonna read. Man, it's. I'm not sure if you've seen the latest episode. I mean, it was fine, but it was like.
I think I just fell off of it.
Episode 1 was so good, man, and. I don't know. I'm just annoyed by it. I'm like, a lot of potential. It honestly does.
Are you saying that it had potential?
Yeah. Did you know I wanted to make I did a series of just me looking at things and just questioning it, does it have potential? And it's me reviewing it for like the first 5 hours or the first 3 episodes. Like that's what I was gonna do, but I'm too fucking.
I mean, you could still do it. I mean.
Oh, I can. I'm just not interested in doing it. Again, this YouTube shit is like just for fun.
Yeah, same too. Well, more specifically, it helps with my anxiety just a little bit. Which is why
with
I
like
just do
talking?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it helps for me because
you cut out there
brain
for a second.
Oh, sorry. It helps for me because I speak faster than when I think. So sometimes I form sentences that don't really flow right or make sense, and I'm trying to get better at that. And even when you see that in like my typing, when writing stuff, you see like grammatical errors. Writing in general, I'm just awful at, and I need to improve, especially with me trying to be a CPA. A lot of people's belief that accounting is a lot of math, but no, it's not. Like, you also have to write as well. You have to be a damn good writer. So that's one way I'm trying to improve myself, and so that's what I'm doing. I think Kirby's dead.
Press F in the chat for Kirby.
F.
Oh man, if only there was more people here. That's sad.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get more people in here. I'm gonna.
Please do not post to 4chan.
No. I'm just doing it on Twitter.
Oh, is it time for My Sister's Dead? I think
My
it might be
sister's
time.
dead. How close was that?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
God, it feels so weird because I don't stream this early.
Yeah, everyone's like fucking complaining about like what.
Why are you streaming, Grandpa? It's noon.
I wanted to do something. Like Spider-Man thing. Spider-Man is something I'm gonna do. I think every week on Sunday. I think I'm just gonna do that as a schedule. And then I'm hoping that Paper Mario can be finished by next time we do this stream.
I think you can.
I'm
There's
hoping,
there's not much left.
But the 3 anti-guys, I have to fight it. It's part of pro mode, and each of those fucker do 25 damage. And I think I used up all my luck on Koopa Kent. Which I still don't know how it happened.
It's so dumb. That was really dumb.
It was a 0.00 chance of all that shit happening. I should fucking just clip that fucking part. I'm actually no. I want to see if I'm right about this percentage. Let's see, Paper Mario, because I'm curious. I thought it was 50% chance. Wow. 9 dodge chance. Let's see what Mario Wiki says. It does not tell me anything.
Yes!
Great.
I'm now expert.
You're an expert? Is that your intelligence?
Yep.
Mm.
Now
Is
I
that
can start
level...
I can start by
Is that
social
level
link
4 or
with
3?
3. I can start by social link with oh yeah, Elizabeth. Couldn't think of her name.
That doesn't tell me. Cloud9 is 33% chance to have it. Wow, that's even worse.
Wait,
than the 50%
35?
33.
That
Hold on, that's unreal. hold on. So, 0.3.
110% wrong. What was that a response to?
What? 110% wrong? What?
Oh no, never mind. I think that's when I said I'm usually right 100% of the time.
I'm 100% right. 60%. Okay, God, this is insane. It is. It is 0.0005% of all that shit happening.
Wow.
That is. Like a 5,000th of a percent chance of all that shit happening. If
That's crazy.
That right in my head. And the thing is, I took no damage on that. The last time he did attack, I just hit A right, and I took no damage. Then I just fucking won.
%53% of all people knew that, or know that. Never delivery.
It's just Jordan. Ah shit! I gotta make dinner.
Should I? Nope, can't. Dang.
What was that?
Nah, I don't have enough expression for Dojima. Oh, there you go. Now I can work at the hospital. I'm actually working a little bit earlier than I thought. Dang.
Holy shit! That's good. I'm saving that. I'm looking at football shit. Sorry.
Oh.
You know... Thanks.
I feel like being mean to I.
Why? No.
I just feel like it.
Oh, Eater's here. He says it's a good game. Yeah, it is a good game.
What should I do? I think I'm in love.
don't be me. No, no, don't.
Welcome.
Oh, you bitch.
I'm not. I'm. Now I'm not gonna be
great.
mean. I'm not gonna be mean to I.
I mean, just look at her blush. Isn't that cute? She's done nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. And she's a little suicidal.
Oh yeah, I forgot suicide is hot.
Yeah.
According to you. And I'm so glad you cut out during that.
No, because I was trying to unplug.
Up and there it goes.
What? Oh.
Uh,
Can you not hear me?
What?
Hold on.
Well, he's dead. Press F in the chat.
All right, can you hear me now?
Oh, yep, there you go. You're back.
Okay. I was trying to unplug my capture, the microphone.
Oh, no problem, or not gonna happen. Nah, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah, that will reverse her link anyway, so.
Yeah, you rank up immediately, and then you can reverse it almost
Immediately. I can just be a dick about it.
Don't.
I don't even think social links can even break in this version. Oh, whoa, echo.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn it down. Sorry. There you go.
Yep, okay. Yeah, everything's fine now.
I'll be back.
That means it should be raining tomorrow. Yep. So how you doing tonight, chat? Which book that I actually have is the question. Increase.
Yo!
Good. That's nice. That's nice that you're doing good. I mean, I guess since Potential's not here right now, I can just say how much of a fake he is.
Noodles really hit the spot.
He's a massive one.
You know, the rainy season's just about here.
Isn't it a little early?
Once it starts, it'll be raining every night. We'll have to keep a constant eye on the Midnight Channel.
Crap, I didn't even think of that. Well, so it goes. I thought you were worried about the rain because of the school campout.
Why are you so excited about that?
That's That's right. It's the first time for you two.
You realize the only purpose of the school campout is to develop a love for one's hometown and young people, right?
Yeah, they tell us that up front. So?
Well, you see, the way we supposedly develop that love is by picking up trash off the mountain.
Picking up trash? Develop a love my ass. That's slave labor.
Well, the night's kind of fun. We cook our own meals with mess kits and sleep in tents.
The four of us are in the same group.
The same group, huh? Does that mean we sleep together at night too?
You wish! Guys and girls sleep in different tents. I'm warning you, if you leave your tent at night, you'll be expelled on the spot.
This gets worse and worse. I thought it was gonna be fun.
It's only for one night, and we disband before noon the next day. It doesn't last very long.
Oh, we did have some fun at the river before going home last year.
Do they let you go swimming?
I think so. There's always someone who takes a dip, although we didn't.
I see. So you can swim in the river.
Just checking something. Oh, can I not? Oh, barely enough to actually go to Aya. Potential is still dead, unfortunately. Actually, do I have what I need for a request? Actually, I don't. Huh. That should be fine. I can at least get the cheap meat. Ooh, nope. Before I do that, let's do that. And of course, I didn't finish the understanding, knowledge, and courage. That's fine. Still didn't give me the book yet. I think it's like 8 times that I have to eat there is where I get the book.
Welcome home!
Yeah, gonna go and work at the hospital. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, Nanako, I gotta leave you home alone by yourself. Bye bye.
Oh, You're cute. You're the student who started working here today, right? I'll show you something fun the next time you're here. I'll see you again.
I like her. She's such a thought. Go to town. Man, that dog should be at the floodplains. Actually,
All right, I'm
welcome
back.
back.
Yeah. What about?
Eh.
I don't remember the dog.
Dog for one of the requests from the fox.
Oh, yeah. Is this a whole all social link got playthrough?
I don't know. I'll see if I can try to max everything out. I'm not gonna do all the quests. No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, all the quests is like gonna be hard to do.
Yeah, I'll see if I can try to max out at every social link. If I can't, that's not the end of the world.
Ah.
Fishing.
By the way, are you planning to get a Switch for Christmas?
Yeah, probably.
What was that?
Probably.
Okay. Reason why I'm asking because trying to get people Smash tournaments. And just want to play some Smash. I'm assuming that you're getting that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. You already seen like people bitching about like
Yeah.
there's piracy. I've seen that some of the comments about it, and then at this because I just like, okay, it's 2 weeks out and the game isn't even out. Like, why would you like? First off, how did they get their hands on this? I don't
Apparently,
even know.
the retailer probably sold it. I'm gonna guess it's GameStop because they're incompetent as all hell.
That's breaking contract, and they can get sued big time for that.
Well, you think GameStop cares? Okay, GameStop story. I actually bought Resident Evil 4 for like I think it was the Wii version, and the game was completely scratched up, and I could not play it.
Yeah, you're supposed to get that CD insurance. There's just the off. Like,
What? Well, here's the thing. Why would you sell a freaking non-functioning disc?
That's your fault for buying used game.
Like, even though I'm pretty sure they're supposed to test them. Anyway, but go on. Go on about that.
No, like they can get sued big time. In fact, if they know the direct person that actually did do it, that person can get sued as well. So, I mean, it makes sense. Like a retailer would have early copies, but they have to sign a contract of, okay, you have this product, but it cannot be released before this date at this time. If it does, you're obligated to being sued, and you owe us at a minimum this amount of money. Basically, that's what it is.
Huh?
So I just don't see why anyone would ever do that unless they're that fucking retarded.
Fame. Like I saw seen
Uh,
somebody streaming it. It had like 5,000 viewers.
Well, I was actually because I'm okay with piracy, but with this thing where it's before the game is even out, and I feel like Sakurai and that whole entire team, the sword team, and they're like a side byproduct of Nintendo. They are part of Nintendo, but they're not like completely involved in Nintendo shit. They should not have to suffer because of piracy, and I want to support any way I can. I will definitely buy it. And I get like, oh, it's not gonna hurt their what, but like you could, I'll say this, like, okay, well, you're gonna have this like slippery slope argument that eventually 1 becomes 2, then 2 becomes 4, then becomes 8, so on and so forth. Eventually, you're gonna have a future where people are not actually buy the game; they're gonna pirate it, and then you're gonna have like these. It's all gonna be fucking digital. I don't want to live where games are just digital.
No, because that's terrible. Because once they're
And I think that's where gaming is gonna go. I'm not sure how much you've been noticing, but a lot of shit has been turning it digital. And like Fallout 76, there's no physical copy of Fallout 76. It's you buy the game, the disc is a cardboard disc with the fucking code on it to buy it digitally.
Oh, that reminds me of that stupid Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy game from Ubisoft. It's literally the same thing. The disc is literally just to show you the code.
The reason why I don't want that is because I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna advertise. They're gonna get a deal with external hard drive companies, saying like, oh well, we need. It's not gonna be our system on a terabyte, but you can only fit 4 fucking games in it because you have to download the software, then you have to download the load thing to make it go fast. And you don't have a choice to not download it. You have to download. You have no choice. So
and here's the other thing: what if that game's no longer available for digital
exactly,
download?
and so if that does happen, I'm 100% piracy, but like you're that going digital is not gonna beat piracy at all. It's not at all. It's gonna be worse.
Oh, that's another. I'm reminded of the what Microsoft was saying for the new Xbox, how it's not gonna like run disc.
It just I mean, I'm glad I'm finally been. I used to be playing a lot of games, but lately I have not. And I'm glad I'm slowly like taking myself out from this reality because I know it's gonna be shit in the next 5 to 10 years. I honestly do. But going back to the point of the Smash, like I want to because it's a type of game that's a lot of fucking detail. A lot of people worked on it. It's definitely I would consider something not gonna put a lot of hours into it, and I definitely want to. The problem was I initially thought it was okay. They're modding the game, or they're giving out the link and everything for it, but they're modding it so they can put like music in it, and people were complaining about that because of spoilers. I'm like, we already know what characters are going to be in it. We already know what the stages are in, and we already know what music is going to be in it. Why are you complaining about something so fucking stupid? Something so small about this shit? Like honestly, like they're being like really autistic with their reasoning. And then at that point, I'm like, you know what, Pirate, I'll Smash Ultimate.
Pirate to own the libs.
Yes, to own the libs. But no, honestly, I think that's going to be the future. I mean, you started seeing it with movies and TV shows and anime, where if you buy like a set, they'll give you the DVD and Blu-ray, and not only that, but the digital copy as well. Because you have to go onto the website, digital code to get that copy. They're keeping track of that, and they're taking a look to see how many people are actually entering in that code, and they're trying to. And I'm getting into weird like like meta shit now, but they're trying to get you into a psychological habit of entering your digital code. They're slowly getting you to that point. So when they actually make that turn, it doesn't hit you as hard, and you're not going to complain as much. I'm getting Alex Jones on this now. So turning the frogs gay. But honestly, I think that's what the state of fucking gaming in the future is, and I fucking hate it. I mean, people microtrend over time. I think the general public will reject that type of product.
It's so dumb.
The digital thing, I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen. If it's gonna be people not caring total support, or people not gonna support it at all. I don't know. So like my problem with like the whole Switch thing was like, you know, having like 32 gigabytes when you first get it.
Oh yeah, it's dumb.
They don't. Yeah, well, no, like based on the hardware that they're making, it's basically a tablet, and making a tablet to have more than 32 gigabytes, not only will it be more expensive, but you're gonna ruin the actual hardware mechanics of that too. I've actually listened to people talking about like technically they can make it like 64, do like 100 gigabytes, but it won't run as well. It's a little bit more complicated than that. But what it should have been included with an SD card when you purchased a console as a result, and that's not the case. Because honestly I feel like Nintendo has this deal with, was it what's the company?
SanDisk.
Yeah, SanDisk. They're having a deal like, hey, our system is only going to hold this, but we want you to make, we're giving you this headway to and advertise that, hey, you need to make bigger files of your SD card so they can work our system. So you're paying another $50, when honestly it should have came with. Like people say like, oh, the $299 for Switch, that's not bad. That's a good price. I'm like, yeah, that is a good price if you don't take into consideration SD card. You also need another controller because it just only comes with the Joy-Cons. It doesn't come with a controller with it. You're just stuck with the Joy-Con. So that's another $50. And it doesn't come with a game, so guess what? So that's another $50. So it's more like $450.
Thank you.
Just to play one damn game. Oh, but now if you're want internet, you got to pay like $30 on top of that. So that's like actually.
I mean, the online thing. I mean, the price is fine because it's better than freaking PlayStation Plus with a $60 a year. But the only difference is that at least PlayStation Plus like offers something.
Mm-hmm.
Like every month.
And I think with what Nintendo's doing is like they're only offering the NES and I think it's just NES at this point.
It's only NES right now.
Why are they so fucking slow? Like they had all this shit on the Wii, and they could have very easily moved it, and they didn't. They slowly moved everything to the, and they still didn't get everything over there. And they could still easily move that virtual console stuff over to the Switch, and they just won't. I just don't understand their mentality. And that's why, honestly, if you're gonna pirate shit and it's Nintendo, I'm absolutely okay with it. If they're gonna play fucking hardball and make it harder for you to actually play a game that you want to play, like these older games that are on the NES, Super NES, N64, and maybe GameCube for less of an extent, by all means, pirate the shit out of it. Can you reject Yukiko?
I mean, I can friend zone her.
Do it.
Nah, I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna friend zone anybody. Except Ayane.
No! She did nothing wrong. All she wants is a good bandmate. That's all she wants. She wants someone to tell her how to play. Was it a saxophone, tuba? I don't know.
Trombone.
Trombone.
She's a tromboner. That's still a dumb name.
Just another reason why you should be nice to her.
I can trombone her.
She'll give you a boner.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss. I'll be back.
I got some shit.
What is it?
You know about Anime Outsiders?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, I want to check on my food. I'll talk about. All right. All right, so I'm gonna read this tweet, and you're gonna laugh at it because it's about fucking Lolicon.
Oh.
It's a guy that was trying to get Anime Outsider banned because he criticized him. So this is what he said, and I don't know where this is coming from and how he's getting it. He says 95% of people who watch actual film CP don't even go on to have any offense against a child. Of the remaining 5%, 80% of those people's offenses are non-contact, which leaves only 1% that go on to contact offenses. Notice that he uses 95%, then say 5%, and then says that there's an extra 1%, so he can't even math right. And this is considered an outliner in data analysis. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Cite your sources?
Yeah, I don't know what fucking sources he says. Right after that, he says, if there's a slim of a margin when it comes to actual film CP, how much of an impact do you think drawings are going to create? After its lolicon boom in the late 20th century, Japan saw no rise in sex crimes against children. No correlation to be found. So, here's my theory. First off, I'm not sure if that's actually true, but let's just say the benefit of the doubt that it is true. He says late 20th century, so I'm guessing
like
1990.
That's somewhere around there, like 1980, 1990, somewhere around there.
Yeah. What was going on with the during that time in Japan? Didn't their economy got?
Their economy kind of got fucked, for lack of better terms.
Yeah, and at this point, their birth rate are declining. And it's at to the point where their economy and their society just can't compare. It's just you just can't. And in no way he's gonna say, "Well, it's okay. Japan did it here. That means America can do that." No, it's not even being the same because if you know how many workers in Japan, how much they work 10 to 12 fucking hours a day, and as soon as they get home, they're just fucking exhausted mentally and physically that they don't even have time to actually fuck. They just sit at home and just enjoy what they can, and then go to fucking bed and eat and then go to bed. So let's just say that what he's stating is true. Don't know if it is, but let's just say it is true. You have to take that variable into consideration. You don't want to make a dangerous precedent and try to say like, oh, it's okay here in America. They're like, it won't ever have a problem here in America or any other country because it worked okay in Japan. Like you can't. Those type of people, the type of culture over there is completely different from what it is over here. Their way of thinking and our way of thinking is very different. So, and our psychological mindset as well. Just, I don't know why people make this correlation as well. They do this with politics as well, and it's fucking frustrating. Don't know why people make this autistic argument. It makes no sense. He goes on to say, you should learn about other sexual things, the idea of children / being childlike, pedophilia. A major trend in lolicon is identification with the child, which presents a clear overlap with paraphilic, I don't even know how to say that, infantilism and auto, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm not even gonna look that up. I don't want the FBI to look.
FBI.
Anime Outsiders basically said defending child porn to defend your company. is a level of Eldritch galaxy brain that not even H.P. Lovecraft could even fathom. Basically, he's saying his reasoning is galaxy brain. And then he tried to report him and shit, but like, I don't know, like, about you, but like, I hate when people try to make the correlation argument and say that if they did it here if they did it here, surely we could do the same. No,
because that doesn't work. Because they're a different culture. Just because it's fine there doesn't mean it might be fine here.
And you also have to take another other variable. Our society, our workers, they're not being overworked. They're working bad wages, I'll admit that, but they're not working like the amount of hours that Japan is. So I mean, you have to take in that consideration, and especially with their way of thinking, especially with kind of like the sexuality thinking that is in Japan versus the sexuality here in America, any other country. Japan is still very conservative in the heart of things, while America is kind of more minded type of in terms of sexuality. It just I just don't understand why this argument out and they consider it like, oh, it's a genius philosophical argument. It's not. It's never.
There's nothing philosophical about wanting to have sex with a child.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Now, a legal loli, that's completely different.
But he's just a thing. But like, to say that it would not cause any crime, and in fact, it would probably diminish crime. That is such a foolhardy type of thing, just so you can get your fucking jerk off to lolly. Like, are you that fucking desperate? Like, I just don't understand the mindset of these fuckers. I'm like, and then they try to hide it behind like, oh, it's a freedom of speech issue. It's a freedom of speech issue.
No, it's not.
No, they always try to do that. They want to be behind this freedom of speech issue so people can defend them. I mean, you have this. I hate going to politics, but like taking like how things have been going the last 10 to 15 years. We've like here in America, we accepted gay people and their culture and their way of thinking and their sexuality, and I'm okay with that. Now we're getting to the point where we're talking about trans stuff. To me, that is degenerate. A lot of people argue differently. That's fine. But then you're getting to the point where like CNN is like interviewing furries and they're trying to basically saying like, oh, this persona that they have helped with their anxiety. We need a I didn't say this, but they basically this is a help children with anxiety. Like, no, you do not want a children in a fucking suit. That's the last fucking thing you want to do. Take them to therapy. For the love of God, take them to therapy. Do not make them a furry. Do not be the fucking like.
I don't know. I'm gonna be very serious right now. If my child was a furry, I would beat them.
I wouldn't beat them. I would take them to therapy.
Beating. They gotta learn. They gotta learn. You know, I'm joking, right?
Right. I know, but like if they were like deeply involved in that, then yeah, I'm being honest. But, it's this acceptance of like in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm telling you, man, there's gonna be a wave of where people are gonna try to start accepting like the furry community and the furries, saying that they're oppressed and we need to have exclusive rights for them. You know, the whole slippery slope that conservatives were saying about 20 or 30 years ago about gays. Like, well, if we allow them to have them rights, what person? A person trying to marry their fucking dog or having sex with their It's getting to that point. Like I thought it was a ludicrous to make, but I don't know. I kind of see it coming now in about 5 to 10 years. That slippery slope argument is about to happen. Furries is fake news. God, I wish it. I wish they went to concentration camp.
Well,
Yes,
I hate to go
hate 'em.
with that whole trans thing, but like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I'm not totally against them, like at all. Like, no, I have friends who are trans, and if I'm gonna go out there, and I don't care if anybody will judge me for this, I have dated a trans girl before. It's not bad at all. Like, I don't know.
So I'm not judging anybody. Degenerates ruin everything. Here's my thing, because like in a society, you have to make kids, and these trans. I'm sorry, I'm using the term these trans because I don't mean it that way, but trans people, they're not able to have kids, and I don't mean to put them in the same boat with like gays as well, but like the whole point of a society, the human race, pop as much as possible. Continue the evolution line, continue that shit. I'm thinking at this point, it's becoming. I honestly think that being trans is a trend. Like the last 15 or 20 years, we've had this victim mentality where people try their hardest to be a victim. They see that trans is the new thing to be a victim of, and I'm seeing these people that are
Oh no, I
becoming trans, and I just they
like,
because they want to be trans because, and I feel like they're not really haven't really gone through the steps or the thinking. Oh, is this what I really want? I don't know. To me psychologically, I for some of those people, I just don't believe that they wish that they were in a man's body, female. I don't know.
oh, they're
Maybe
like, go on.
maybe that's just me being a total dickhead and totally okay with calling myself a dickhead. But I know a lot of people that have lived their life exclusively to be a victim and nothing else. Go ahead.
Like, I get what you mean, especially with the ones that don't even like make an attempt to actually pass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the worst part of like the trans people who don't even like, they say they're trans but don't actually make an attempt. They're not like on HRT. They don't try like voice training or anything like that. They just say they're trans.
Yeah, all they do is just change their hairstyle and put on a skirt. I'm like, no, there's more than that. And then like the reason why I say that as well is because like there are people like in fucking Europe that want to give like their hormones to these kids who are like 8 years old.
No, like,
and I'm like, that's like the last thing you want to do. And
I don't agree with that at all. They're not ready for that. They haven't like developed enough. At least. What if their decision? What if about the kid's decision? Like, you don't want them to just go through it, like, that early at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's I can't remember what happened with one of the people, but he started quite early in his development, injecting hormones, and when he got older, like in his 20s, basically his dick was like non. So when he tried to take him off from that, he was basically like neither gender, which fucked him up even like psychologically. And I wish I had the name or that I'm thinking of. I just can't think of it. But like, if like that early in the age, it definitely will fuck with you. And I even stated like, you should wait until you're 18 or whatever. Yeah, 18. I'm just gonna say that. Wait till you're 18 and you're actually an adult, want to inject your with that, go ahead. Oh, I'm not stopping you. It's your body. You're free to do what you will. It's just that you can't let some fucking 8-year-old saying, "Hey, I want to put on heels on, feel like what mommy is doing." Like, no, just don't. You're, it's fucking up.
Yo.
You know, all this trans discussion should have been safer now, too, honestly.
That's true. We should have. Oh, hold on. I got you. Hungry.
Really sad that he's going to miss I going to try and kill herself. Alright, I gotta ask Ko. Dang it.
Yo. Yo.
Oh. Sure. Well.
Dad, he's going to miss the suicide.
Yo.
Oh man, you're just in time for the suicide.
Ah, yeah. My favorite part. Let me get some popcorn. Code choosing Chie.
I know, such a
What?
degenerate.
What shit taste? What shit normie taste?
Bad. At least Shiho jumped off.
See, that's why Shio should be a fucking.
Well, what would she be?
Death?
I mean, Takemi's already deaf.
I know, but like, I mean, technically, her confidant is all about death too, so it makes sense in the greatest scheme of thing. I don't know. They could probably do something bullshit like Fortune, or not Fortune. Was it Arcana 20? No, Arcana 20's World.
Aeon.
Aeon, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. They did that for fucking Aegis, and I thought that was stupid.
Or they can go the golden route and make her Jester. Are you eating live on stream?
I meant to mute. Damn it.
Shiho follows through.
Tower, maybe? Are you saying tower because she falls from a height?
Oh, we're all going to hell. I mean, she got penetrated by a tower.
Damn it, I was trying to figure out some ways, like, okay, which Arcana would, like, something about sex or fucking rape or something.
I'm an awful person.
Can we talk about how wow, I was about to say great. Can we talk about like how well Persona made like Kamoshida made Kamoshida like a good first villain?
Yeah, great.
A lot of people don't like that part for some reason, and I don't understand why.
It's too triggering, apparently.
It's just a bunch of fucking snowflakes, but what I especially liked about it is that he seemed like at first so normal, so understanding, so casual. You didn't think much of him at first until you got to know the characters around the school, and you started to talk to them. And you got inside the God, I can't remember the fucking world anymore. It's a lot. The metaverse, and you realize what type of person he was. I mean, when I first played it, I thought he was just. I thought he was. Moroka. See, this fucked me over when she's like, when you're given two choices.
Yeah, I fell for that as well.
Oh yeah, I fell for that. Ugh.
Thank you.
It's like you don't need to be direct with it. Just let it happen naturally.
It's like a real relationship. I mean, I is best girl.
Welcome home.
God.
Nice work. I'm Sayoko Uehara. Nice to meet you.
Oh wait, you're doing something outside? Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
hate that fucking Arcana.
Can we just say how much resisting is actually the best choice?
Can we talk about how every fucking Devil Arcana has been awful? I can't remember P3's Devil
Tanaka.
Tanaka. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
guy that gives you. Yeah, that was awful too. I remember. What the fuck? Mr. Beast uploaded saying PewDiePie 100, like 12 hours long.
What?
Yeah. Do you not know what's going on with that?
No.
Okay, so he's been going around his city making advertisement. Do you know who Mr. Beast is?
No.
Okay, well, he's fucking loaded. And he has a... I don't know how much he's loaded. He has a lot of subscribers as well. But he went around his town on his truck, billboards, and it just like, we need to defeat T-Series. Subscribe to PewDiePie. And it's PewDiePie's face, like on the back of a truck, a billboard, giving thumbs up.
Wow.
And he's like, his army of 9 years. He puts like advertisements, like sandwich shops, and it was so funny. And that day he got a lot of subs. They went to like random people that were driving down the street, and they're like, "Hey, are you subscribed to PewDiePie?" It's like, "No, subscribe to him right now." So, anyways, now there was something that he tweeted, like, I got something special going on, and I didn't know it was gonna be 12 hours.
Wow.
But no, we gotta defeat T-Series.
We can't let them win.
We can't. That here's a hot take. PewDiePie is the most
What do you put in curry again?
God, how do I word this correctly? I had it in my head and I lost it.
Mushrooms, green peppers, and radishes?
Are radishes the same as turnips?
PewDiePie should have more subscribers. Yeah.
You know what? I would have disagreed with you if it was like 5 or so years ago.
Oh, wait. PewDiePie is an underrated
But I
that's
thought ramen might not be enough for you.
very
Like 5 years ago, I would disagree, but like,
I wonder what kind of ingredients.
look
Oh
at
my
his
gosh,
shit
yeah.
now.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, he's making the same content, but he's been so fucking humble, and it's like kind of like a fresher breath air, and it's actually kind of in like the top, like the top dog, like doing all this shit, and it's just funny, like talking down to YouTube and doing all this shit, and
Of course you do.
it's just so funny. I like it.
Otherwise, the sauce wouldn't thicken. Then we need potato starch and some flour.
These bitches
too.
don't even know how to cook.
Oh, there are different kinds of flour. Oh, which should we get? All-purpose?
Find you a girl that knows how to cook. That is my
That
advice.
sounds healthy. Let's get that one. And here they are. Chili peppers. It's not curry.
If she knows how to cook, she's ready for the cock.
Well, let's just get everything that seems.
I was trying to
Okay.
find a joke about chicken, but whatever.
And some.
I couldn't think of anything that could actually that, but
There's two kinds though, black and white.
This is
Whoa,
why
way
we're
to
both
go,
single.
Nico. The Amagi family sure knows their stuff.
sad.
Let's get both, just in case.
Dude, okay, so I got a fucking call last night from like a friend of mine, and she fucking I don't know how drunk, but she's like she She went into links and said, like, tell me, like, describe your genitals to me. I'm like, what? I'm not even lying. I kid you not. And I'm like, how first up, how drunk are you? And she would not answer that question. And the thing is, it wouldn't be, because at the time she was like in Nashville, so she's like in a whole different state where I'm at. So I'm like, oh, I couldn't like, oh, she obviously wants to do. Let me go over there, but it was so fucking out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean single? I thought you're AP.
What? No.
No.
Wait, where did that come from?
I thought you were talking to her.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's all it is?
Yeah, we're just talking.
Oh, okay.
Talking to a girl does not automatically mean something.
No, but something's brewing, right?
Didn't she say she already has a guy interested in her?
Yeah, and I thought that was you.
Why?
Because you've been talking to her.
And? That doesn't necessarily mean me.
Why not?
I don't know. Do you think I would have the balls to actually just be like, hey, were you just talking about me specifically?
No, I mean like, I'm not even gonna go. This is awkward.
No, keep going. I want to hear this.
So I thought that, like, because based on what your conversation that you told me, you haven't told me much about like your conversation between you and her, which is fine, but it made it seem like you guys have been talking.
I mean, we talked on Twitter a little bit, but that time when I left Discord, we kind of talked a little bit more. Not a whole lot, but we still talked a fair amount.
Mm.
God, I would be really upset if she was just here in the chat right now listening to this.
Make sure you delete this video.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll use the magic of editing to just
editing.
Yes, to just take this whole conversation out.
You editing a. There's nothing to fucking like highlight on this fucking. It's well, I guess maybe our conversations, but there's nothing going on screen. We're talking about fucking Dojima's wife again for the fourth fucking time. I mean, you get it. She died from a fucking car crash. She got hit by a hit and run. We get it. Get over it. Maybe that's why she got hit. She's tired of you, fucking Dojima. It's like, you come home, I'll constantly fuck all the fuck. You don't tend to our kid all the time. Why should I tend to? I'm just gonna fucking off myself, jump in the fucking side of the street. Dead chat TBH, you fuck off, Kirby.
Oh, just like Futaba's mom. Just jump right in front of the car.
Futaba's, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Maybe I'm confusing Futaba's mom with Dojima's wife.
No, she got hit by a car. They both got hit by cars.
Yeah, they did. I think I'm confused. I have to watch the anime again. I don't remember. The anime came out like in what, 2010, 2012?
I think 2011.
Whatever, but I haven't seen it in a. But maybe I was confusing. Because now that you said it, maybe I'm confusing Futaba's mom.
Wait, why do you get offended about dead chat? This is my chat.
Well, the thing was, I was already going in rant, so I'm like, I'm just gonna blast everybody. Anybody comes in my path, I'm just gonna fucking kill them. Fuck them. I was like, I'm not gonna go with this like fucking me pretending to spur. I was like, might as well just spur.
Well, it's okay. We're
10,000%.
going to the camping trip already. We're getting there. Don't worry.
Finally, something actually happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream after the camping thing anyway. So
Oh God.
I think also a little bit afterwards is Risei thing, but whatever. I don't care.
Oh fuck you.
Picking up all that trash was murder on my back. I can't believe someone threw away an entire bike. Damn it, litterers should have to deal with their own garbage. Anyways, time for dinner. Man, I'm starving. Dude, the girls cook just for us.
You know, if I wasn't so lazy
And
about,
expect much out of
I would
Chie,
totally
but
clip that
Yukiko's
fucking
got the
Cupid
Patricia
fight.
Miyagi in behind her food. You know it's gonna be out of this world.
Because the luck on that is just unreal. But I'm
No
lazy.
way. I'm not falling for that.
Sad.
You just want it all for yourself, huh? I can't wait to dig in.
Should we taste this? Only if you do it first.
Oh, man,
What?
here it
What
comes.
hilarious thing did I miss?
It's on Twitter.
Sorry for the wait.
You send a link on Discord.
I rather not because it's fucking pedo shit.
Oh, never mind then.
Well, really?
Like,
That's kinda cliche,
I
but
think this
still
kid
awesome.
looks 7.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Well, it's a manga, but still.
Knock! Don't post it here. No.
Hey,
What the hell is this? I mean, what kind of...
Oh wait, hold on. It's one of those parodies.
Are supposed to be like really
I'm actually reading it. It's someone's like, oh, this guy went. It's like you should know, like this guy went to Oxford, so you can't criticize him for anything. And it's him. It put his like profile pic over this like top of this guy who's over this little kid, which is actually weird, and I still hate it. But like him, it's him saying it's like the Oxford Dictionary definition of the condition of being sexually attracted to children, sexual activity with children. And I'm like, what?
I'm telling you as a friend. Don't do it. I wouldn't even joke about trying that slop.
I don't know. This whole internet shit is just...
The internet is just weird in general. Oh, do I have enough courage to eat it? Probably not. No, I do not.
No. First playthrough, not have enough courage.
Yeah,
I think you have to get like level courage. It's pretty high up there, and there's no way you can get much on your first playthrough.
Unless you try really hard enough.
No, there's actually no way. You don't have the options to increase your that much.
I don't know. In gold, did I manage to get to like daring before then?
That's golden. I'm talking vanilla.
Oh well, then yeah, you're right. Man, I just want to play golden.
I tell you, you got that fucking emulator I gave you, man. Just get the fucking golden file and run it on that. The bad thing is you can't get the help, the SP help that I like to spam. I only do it for the first dungeon.
Something smells good.
Then after that, I don't need it.
Hey, Hanako. You wouldn't
Look at this
happen
fat
to have any
bitch.
extra curry left, huh? Come on, give
Oh,
me some.
yeah.
We're begging you. We're starving to death here.
So this is all that I made. It has to last me.
All that you made? It's like a bucket full.
Oh, I wonder if there's any way we can get something delivered here.
But our cell phones don't get service up here.
And dinner time's almost over.
All right, back to
There's an
it,
axe
kids.
throwing class? What the?
Tents are this way, and the girls' tents are that way. Come on, people, look alive! Youngsters like yourselves should hurry up and get to bed after they eat. It's now time for us teachers to have some off to bed! Lights out!
You guys are gonna pay for this.
Night.
Yeah, there's no way this stream is gonna go public anymore after this. Nope.
Based on all this shit that we talked about.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unless I can edit around it.
Damn it, I'm so hungry.
Well, that's okay. Nothing happened. It's fucking anyway.
Yeah, we just talked about trans issues, furries, and relationship statuses. Nothing, nothing bad.
Gas the furries. That is not. I don't care what anyone else says. Gas them.
Is it just you
They can go to Auschwitz for all I care.
The other guys called in sick. Smart move.
Yeah, I don't have problem with furries. Like, if they're, unless they're like, fucking animals, then yeah, I have a problem with it.
Hey, you're a stand-up guy, senpai. Don't worry, I won't make any trouble for you. They won't catch me.
I had a friend that's a furry. He liked wearing that freaking stupid wolf tail.
All right, you can sleep over there.
The thing is, it's definitely a degenerate act, but I think it leads to a lot of other things. Like these furry conventions, they have these. Do you know about the petting zoos that they have at these furries conventions?
Wait, petting zoo?
Yes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. Tell me more.
Oh God.
If you don't like it here, go back to
So they at these furry conventions, they have this special room that they reserve for quote unquote petting zoos, where they could do what they need to do in that room. Imagine what you will. I don't need to describe.
Oh man, is this where they hold their orgies?
Orgies, either with their own humankind or with other
that guy set a speed record for jumping
non-humankind.
Check this out, right? I heard it from a guy in my class.
Also, based
yeah,
on...
this is where we end the stream here. We end the stream right here. Good night.
Also, the people that have said that they work at these hotels for these conventions where the furries were at. There was one story where they filled the tub with cat litter, literal cat litter, and pretends that they were cats and shat in the fucking tub. Like,
yep.
It's not just like. Oh man, I got another video for. I think one, which like if you took a part of that she's kind of nuts and that she's a furry, she looks pretty okay. Her element is fire after all.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that picture from. I don't know. It was just in my folder for some reason.
Yeah. But they went to this. They went to this store and they bought like, I don't know, like 5 yards of foam, so they can like roll around the foam, acting like that they are some type of animal. It was so fun. It was, but they were like really hyper about it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I can't remember that video. I wish I had archived it. But you say like you're okay with furries that don't do this.
That's,
I don't know. Like to me, I don't think it's just like so they can.
Hey.
I think that, and that's all I can say. Who grooms more? Medicare. Definitely Mr. He grooms the sweetie squad. So
This is as good a time as any, so
God.
did I make you really depressed now?
I'm gonna go hang myself after this stream.
I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's not like I verify these people, so I don't know what they're stating is fact. But I've heard a lot of other people stating similar things, just like this. And usually, when it's more than just 10 people stating, it's probably true.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? I already told you.
This has been a weird stream.
That's what I do. I bring up some.
That's just more suspicious.
I just see what I see on Twitter and
Right now I'm
bring this up. Like this should be honestly like. Oh, God, I hate saying this, but a fucking podcast more than anything.
trying to tell you that
You just bring up random shit.
girls now.
And hell, that's what I wanted to do with like my streams, but I'm so scatterbrained. I'm definitely not intelligent enough to do anything like that.
It's okay, most people on the internet aren't intelligent.
Well, it's more of like I see these
If that's what you really think
they're
of me,
doing, and it's more like
then I'm gonna
if I can't do exactly like that, so that's why I just stick to gaming because it's so fucking easy.
Well, here's the thing, you can't have a worse podcast than what we've seen before. Alright?
What was that?
Yeah, let that stop a man like me.
Dude, seriously going for it. Hey, man,
I
you gotta
fucking
stop
forgot
it.
that one. What if 10 people said dead chat? Would it be true then? I don't know.
If they said it outside of, yes. If they said it in chat,
You think I'm gonna
no.
put up with this crap? I'll show you guys. To hell
What
with
podcast are
you.
you talking about?
No one's stopping
I don't
Kaji
remember.
Matsui
What was the one with Rumble?
Oh,
That
that! Oh,
You
no,
can't have a worse podcast than that
Oh.
one.
Were you in the? You were in the call. weren't
Yeah, I
you?
was in the call with that. I was in the call when we were watching that.
Me, you. It was me, you, Eater, and somebody else.
I think it was Thomas.
Oh God, I forgot all about that. Oh,
That was like terrible. Fucking volume is just all over the place.
Only 3 in here.
oh, I can't remember. There was like something. They had no coherent.
They had
really
no,
wanted
they
to
had
talk-
no like topic. It was just all
Yeah.
over the place.
Wait, no, I remember. I think it was like 5 minutes in.
And they just got distracted by other things.
Shh, we can't sleep. We can't walk around. What's Lily's doing right now?
Look, you can do a better podcast without even trying.
You know, a while ago.
The thing is, I don't want that to be what I have to reach for. Like, I set my standards pretty high. The
Well,
reason why-
I mean that's higher than what they did.
The reason why I don't have my standards gaming shit is because I'm more of doing it for fun and I don't give a fuck.
Coming down the mountain is a good idea.
I don't know, that
But
Persona
for-
5
but-
podcast is gonna be great to have like probably next year after that OVA happened.
I probably will have to re.
Oh no, I already made the decision to rewatch the entire anime.
Why would no? Don't do that to yourself. You're gonna kill yourself by.
It's a risk, but I'm willing to take it. I just want to have a coherent like thing. If this OVA is bad,
I'm actually gonna take notes, honestly, so I can just like pinpoint like, okay, this is what I had a problem with. This is why I didn't. It's so on and so forth. I mean, I was supposed to do a podcast. Eater and Thomas for SAO, but I don't even know where to begin with that because there's like so far it's like It feels like One Piece right now, where stuff is happening, but it's not really happening at the same time too. It's weird. Like it's progressing, but it's slow, and it's always been slow. That's been always been SAO's night. There's very few things that Digi's right about. Digibro is right about. SAO is one of them.
And then he fainted all of a sudden.
You know what? You should probably do an entire video series about how bad Persona 5 the anime is.
Yeah.
Just do it like a
I-
Digibro style. Just every part.
A 12-part analysis.
Yeah, it's a 12-part analysis of why it's bad.
That's why we left him there.
Again, that would have to be like. First off, I would have to be good at editing. I would also have to be good at writing as well, which I'm as good as. I don't want to make incoherent points. I want to make coherent points. It's going to take forever for me to do. I'm fucking lazy. That's why I kind of want to just do a podcast, do it for like an hour or two, and just that's it. It's like the most minimum thing that I need to do to get it done.
Hey, are you two in there?
Like to an extent, I do care about it, but like at the end of the day, I can't change Persona being from shit to not shit. It's gonna be shit no matter what.
Yes, sir. Fastest
No
lane.
matter like how much I point out to it. I mean, like, what is A1 gonna do? Like,
Nothing.
this random guy made a bad video about our adaptation of Persona 5. We have to listen to it.
I
No,
mean, you
they're
could
not.
be
They
one of
don't
the many
care.
people who still defend the anime.
I mean, I'll call out those motherfuckers that funny, but
Here goes a couple years
like
of my life
Soul Society can I don't even.
No joke. We were
He
nearly
just
as
fr-
bad.
Oh yeah, Soul Kawami, I think that was his name, if I remember. Like that anime is trash. I'm sorry.
Anyways,
I'm
we
just gonna
can't
go
leave
out and say it.
now.
It's someone who has actually played and beaten Persona 5 more times than he probably should have.
And the thing is, he played Persona 5. I'm like, how can you accept the bare minimum? And I stated that like since the very beginning, like you might as well just play the game.
It's there. They like it because it's there, and it's Persona.
The thing is, they like it. They also like it in stream. Understand the problem with that, and I'm not trying to be like an artsy fartsy hipster fag about this, but when you have a series that gets overpopulated by people, that fan base, that community, and I hate using the word community because it's gay. It makes it worse, and like with the whole Naruto trans shit, like I wouldn't blame anybody that wanting to get into Persona, and the first thing that they argument about Naruto trans kanji gay, and they saw that and there's like, no, this is autistic. I'm not gonna. I'm not even gonna play the game.
Now here's the thing, I want people to form their own opinion and not listen to anybody. And I hate it where people actually do that, like, oh, now you should play Persona 4 because there's a gay character, even though there's not. There's a trans character, even though there's not. Like, I want people to actually play these games and actually form their own opinions.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at us for?
And because you have,
Honestly,
I hate to say it, Tumblr rights that come in after 5. They just come in here and just think they own Persona now.
Yeah.
going in there. I mean, we
And-
do
Luckily we still have SMT. SMT is so fucking dark that they can't fucking touch it.
No, just wait until SMT5 when it's the popular thing.
I don't know. I did see some things from Apocalypse that's kind of like, it's the drawing of the characters. Like one of the psychics that you have is like the ghost green thing,
No,
and
it's really too bad.
it was like a character that was supposed to be played from like.
I mean,
This isn't SMT. Like this thing is meant for laughs, but like SMT is like a very serious dark game. Like it shouldn't really have that. It shouldn't have that Persona feel to it. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yeah.
Did you have those this whole
And I
time?
feel like with Apocalypse,
Come on.
based on the one scene that I saw, I could be completely
What
take
should
it
we
as.
do, Yukiko?
I haven't even played the game, and I probably won't.
It'd be no problem.
Because I didn't like
Just had a
SMT4.
swimsuit.
Uh,
It feels like they see the success of Persona and they want to apply that to SMT. They really shouldn't, because what was great about SMT, it was a darker, more serious tone type of JR.
sheesh, never let things go.
That's the thing. I like the contrast between SMT and Persona.
Right.
While while one's dark, one's kind of lighthearted in a
Let's get in.
way. And that's why I hate it when people are like, "Oh, Persona needs to go back to being like Persona 2 or Persona 1." Like, no, it'd be boring in a way. Though SMT and Persona would just be indistinguishable at that point.
Hey.
You brought up Persona 2, and I had this thing that I would want in Persona 6.
Stop it.
I hope that they do the Persona 2 theme, which was like the Sin type of like theme. I hope they can do that again, or wish they do it again, because I feel like that what they did, even what they did in Persona 2 was good. I think what they can do now with modern technology and new ideas, they can do a lot more with the whole Sin motif theme.
You guys crossed the line.
Definitely.
You two look cute. No, Chie is the one that gives you the bridge, I think.
Well, I need the points for Yukiko.
You didn't have to push us in.
And to be honest, Yukiko actually
In the river
right now.
anyway.
Yeah.
They brought this on themselves. Sheesh.
As much as I hate to.
Hey, you've been
I
all
never thought I'd
right.
compliment
Feeling
garbage.
okay? Don't tell me the injuries from yesterday are still.
What?
That was close.
I mean, honestly, with Persona 6, it would be. I think it's
What was that for?
stupid to even have a conversation of what you want in the next game, because Persona 5 still just came out. What kind of theme do you want it to have? I would say in the next 5, they're probably not even going to make another Persona games until the next 5 years. Honestly, there's going to be a long hiatus because it's going to be a new.
It's a new team, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why no one else was here.
and
Noticed before we went in.
in terms of gameplay, I want it to be different.
Senpai.
Um,
Don't say it.
people like this dating sim type of thing, but like I don't think we do this shit.
I mean, the social links and stuff, that's fine. I like that, honestly.
I do too, but I just I don't know. Like, there's like so much where you're gonna be kind of bored. Like, okay, oh, you have an event. It's Golden Week. Oh, what are we doing during the week? Oh, wait, we did the same thing in 5. Weird. Oh, it's New Year's. Oh, we have to do. It's like those type of things. Those types of events. And I feel like they want to just capitalize on, like, because I know, like, having the high school motif to be like the protagonist and the environment style of it is what works best. But I would just like to see if they did something that is for adults, honestly, that is centered around a kid, a teenager.
I mean, I get what you're saying. but still, that's the whole thing about Japan. They like the high school kind of stuff, and not knocking it at all because some of us still wish we were in high school
Mm-hmm.
because being an adult sucks.
Yeah. But I think, like, in terms of overarching themes or just doing something different, you can just do a lot with having the characters being adults. You can do something different. That's what I want with the Persona team. Is just to do just something different. I'm basically saying I'm tired of bullshit.
I feel like this slowly just became a podcast over time.
Oh yeah, totally. We talked about Yandere, fucking pedophiles, furry, trans, all degenerate shit.
Yep.
And the only reason why is interesting on screen. You took my bitch. Why? Why? No. Why? That's my thumbnail. You fucking cocksucker. Oh great, I'm charmed. What can I do? Oh, he fucking healed the boss. This is so fucking stupid. This game is broken.
Oh man, can I post this picture? I'm gonna see
Do
if I
not
can.
fist Android girl.
Don't fist Android girls. Just don't. You just don't.
Yeah, why would I fist a fucking toaster?
I mean, I'm so glad Chad is dead, so they don't have to see any of this bullshit I'm putting up.
Oh no, I'm sure Kirby's still.
I don't
He's
know.
probably listening in the background because I see 2 people watching.
Oh god, 2 people. That's sad. I'm so sorry, Chad. Not really.
Oh, dude, I'm actually of watch time. That fucking 4,000 minutes.
Man.
I guess it's garbage.
Eh.
See, even Kirby agrees. He says
Same. Boo. I've been still going. Instead of to end the stream
no.
after the camping trip.
Yeah, just end it now.
Yeah, I probably should have ended. Yeah, fucking.
All right, well, I'm gonna rant and rave at somebody.
I mean, you can go and do that.
I'm going to, but probably won't do anything next week.
Yeah.
Because I got projects to do and get stuff ready for school for my last exam.
No, finals.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. All right. See you later, man.
And with that, we'll end the stream here, and yeah.